All right, everybody, listen. Probably heard the behind the scenes. We're doing what we always do. We're going to go live. We're going to do a live tour through the trade show floor using a wireless data system. So let's do it. Eric, you're going to head that way with Jennifer. Let's go visit some people and have some fun. You can see that it's a packed floor as we go now. We're going to walk through. We're going to see some people. There's OTH Hooks to the right over there. What's that?
Hey Dave, how are you, man?
Good, man. How you doing, Eli?
Good.
We'll come back and see you in a little bit. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's follow around this way. We got some people that are waiting for us, and we'll go see what they're doing. So Eric, just follow up that way, and let's show things. That's Jennifer in front of everybody. Get the back of her head. We're improvising today because, as you can see, this place is packed, and people are busy. And people are here to do business. So one of the things that we want to make sure we're doing is not interrupting their business. But look at all of these people. So, all right. Todd Drummond, what's up, man? How you doing, Todd?
Doing well, doing well.
All right, so tell us a little bit about Todd Drummond Consulting. What do you guys do?
Operations efficiencies for a component plant, for roof trusses, wall panels, that type of thing. Improving their profits and overall productivity.
Yeah. Todd, how long have you been in the industry?
Since '88.
Since '88?
Yeah.
And where are you out of?
Out of Virginia.
Out of Virginia? And
Yeah.
how did you cut your teeth in the industry? Or where didn't you cut your teeth in the industry? It's a shorter list.
I got out of the Army after serving for 4 years, and my father sat me down in front of a computer and said, let's design some roof trusses. And I'm like, what's a roof truss?
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
And that's how it started. So what are the services that you guys do, from manufacturing? Like, walk us through what you do. If you want people to know what you do, tell us.
All right. What I do specifically is help a company improve their profits, bottom line.
Yeah.
They need to improve their output, their production, their efficiencies, their qualities, labor turn, all those type of things.
Yeah.
For instance, the common method for pricing is a cost markup method. You take a price of the cost of a job, material and labor, multiply it by a number, and it comes up with a percentage.
Right.
But the problem with that, people are not realizing until I'm pointing it out to them, that let's assume you have a job at 40% margin that sells for $15,000. Another job, you sell it at 30% margin for $14,000, yet the $14,000 job at a lower percentage could actually be making you more money.
Yeah.
I show them the math on how to do that. Another method I help people improve on is labor turn and labor practices. Everybody's talking about labor shortages. It can be solved.
Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, it can be solved.
Yeah.
And another factor, simple about knowing your net profits on a weekly basis. Too many companies do not know their net profits except maybe on a quarterly or even a yearly basis.
Yeah.
They're operating in the dark all the month or a week.
They get blindsided at the end.
Yes.
Right. So who would your core customer be?
Independents.
Independents, independent manufacturers, builders?
Independent manufacturers. So anybody who has a component plant, whether they wall panels or roof trusses or both, or they're thinking of getting into the business.
Yeah.
Believe me, I could save them tens of thousands of dollars.
Perfect.
Even hundreds. I don't take any commissions from any of the vendors for equipment or software, so I'm unbiased.
Right.
And I'm that guy to help you get a lay of the land and unbiased opinion.
Well, cool. Well, thanks for taking a few moments with us, Todd.
All right.
We're going to fly around the showroom floor. You having a good show so far?
Excellent.
Is it packed in here, or is it packed?
It's packed, and I've been having an excellent show. I'm loving this show this time.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're going to head over here to good old Simpson. You know them, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do.
Perfect. All right, let's go over here to Simpson and get with all of them.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. Yeah, I know. This is Hundegger. Love it. Look at the robot pulling things. We're going over to Hundegger? Okay, perfect. So check out, this is a robot that's riding around. They have it marked out on the floor, as you can see. So if you're looking here, that's marked out on the floor. And there's a real brain of the operation standing over here that we're going to talk about in just a few moments. Will that stop if I step in front of it? I didn't step in front of it yet. How you doing, Steve?
It recognized you from behind. How you doing?
Yeah, doing well. Well, here we are. We're back again. Steve Schrader, Hundegger. Steve, I saw in the last time we were here, right? You had
Yeah.
the CEO from Germany over. Is he over again?
He's over there in the corner, right?
Oh, he's hiding?
Hans,
Okay,
Actually, that was CEO. This is the owner. This is Hans Hundegger.
Oh, this is Hans Hundegger.
Hans Hundegger's here today.
Well, we only had a virtual tour of this last time.
Correct.
Now we actually have the robot sitting here on the floor.
That is correct. This is a 550-pound 4-battery AGV, and it will haul 1.5 ton of material.
That's going to haul, so it'll carry me.
It'll carry you easily. And Jennifer.
And Jennifer. All right. So tell me, I mean, the use case for this. All right, it's going to move material around.
So, yeah, so automation's kind of an interesting thing and hard to describe.
Right.
You know, back in the day, everybody thought it was just a live deck on a saw.
Right.
But anybody can do a live deck on a saw.
Yeah.
The idea is to get material from A to Z, and in between is the saw in G, H, and I, J, K in area, right?
Right.
So we've got a wood ranger, we've got tables that we need to feed, and so we're trying to now to implement these to feed a wood ranger with material automatically.
Yeah.
And then take it from the table or from the end of the saw out to the table automatically.
Right.
And that's fully automation, right? We're
No
actually
human interaction.
No human interaction. We're actually a software company. That's what automation is.
Yep.
It's not just mechanical, right?
Yeah.
It's designing out the whole thing and getting it to work right. And we really see an advantage. You know, the automotive industry has utilized this to the max, and we see this industry and being the supplier to this industry of this technology is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be awesome. So let's get out of its way. Let's come over here. You stay right there, Eric. Let's see if this thing will actually
So when
run.
it's yellow and it says Hundegger, it works, and it travels along the magnetic tape there, which is just temporary. We can take that up as soon as it memorizes the area. You've got an RFID circle over here, and one over here. It stops for 20 seconds, but it can home in on that, and it can go about 5 times as fast as this is kind of demo mode.
Right.
Yeah, this cart's just kind of a demo cart. This isn't like it's a prototype type thing.
I could see this in daycares putting children to sleep, right? Taking them for a walk.
Keeping
I'd have
them
a bunch of
entertained.
bonnets in the back like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so this is one piece of the automation that we're looking at that you have here. You know, it feeds the systems that you have without any human interaction, but it still takes human interaction to make all of this happen.
Yes, from a software side, and there are some sensors and some buttons depending on how far someone is. You know, with the Hundegger saw and with our Cambium software now, we are fully integrating and communicating with these types of robots with other conveyance type.
Yep.
You know, not just because it's conveyance doesn't mean it's automated.
Yeah.
But we are putting in sensors and we are communicating with all of that so that it's a fully automated or as automated as possible.
Right.
In delivery system. And it can be a hybrid of all of the different things that we offer. It could be just direct conveyors, smart conveyors, or it could be dumping onto something like this, a robot that actually delivers it to tables down at the end of the hall.
Right. You know, Hundegger's all over the world, right? I just came back from the UK, I came back from Switzerland, and I've seen the Hundegger. You can't miss it.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, ich spreche ein bisschen
Ich
Deutsch.
spreche ein bisschen.
Yeah, nein.
Sehr gut.
So that's about Eins Bier bitte and wo ist die Toilette? Huh?
Wo ist die Toilette? The WC.
The WC. So let's pan over here. I mean, look at all these people in your booth.
Yeah.
Right?
There's some Hundegger people there. There's some customers there, but yeah, we've got. It's been a pretty good show for us this year.
Right.
Again, you know, it's interesting to really kind of start narrowing in what automation is, what it means to people, and how can we put together the best case scenario, given the footprint of the building, given the footprint of what we're offering, and the volume that they need. And there's just a lot more to it than just saying, oh, hey, push a button, everything's supposed to work.
Yeah, for sure. Well, cool. So what's coming out next? We got the robots here. It stopped over there because people were in the way. What's next on for Hundegger?
So I think we're going to be starting to implement these more. We're really moving into just the wood. Wood is really taking off. I'm getting a lot of requests lately on the CLT.
Yeah.
I think you've been exploring that a little bit.
Oh,
but
yeah.
We're getting into mass timber and CLT like never before. I'm really surprised at how.
The CLT is amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And they cover it up with gypsum in Europe. You know, I'm like, that's 12 inches of beautiful lumber.
We've got some big machines coming to the U.S. We're working with some big name companies, and we've enlarged. Everything in America is bigger than it is in Europe, and so we've got larger machines with larger cross sections, and being able to fully mill and process those beams is going to be pretty impressive. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Hey, I
appreciate it. I'm going to come over and say hi to the CEO and one of the original family members. Oh, we can do that now?
Sure.
Is he meeting with somebody?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll say hi real quick.
Joseph. This is Joseph Hundegger and Hans Hundegger. Hans
Yeah.
Hundegger is the...
Hi Hans, I'm Dave Cooper. Nice to meet you as well. I love working with this guy when we see him out and about.
Really?
He's entertaining.
Hans doesn't like me.
He's entertaining.
We are struggling with it.
He's
You're struggling with him? Yeah. Well, we love all the innovation, everything you're doing. I was just telling him we just came back from another European road show over there, and I see your saws everywhere. So very well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for coming over here and greeting everybody. We see him all the time, but you're much better looking.
I know.
And you're modest. Yeah. So perfect.
And then Joseph Hundegger.
Hey Joseph, nice to meet you. I'm Dave.
Nice to meet you.
Joseph,
Thanks.
what do you do at Hundegger?
I'm for the automation part.
Okay.
For in front of the saws
Yep.
to putting the wood or the beams
Yeah.
to our saw, and after the saw to sort them in
Yep.
different categories or different trusses.
Right. Perfect. So we're going to come over and see you. I'll be in Germany all July, so next year in July.
Come to Hundegger.
Yeah, we'll come.
Invited to visit us in
Yeah.
Havangen.
Yeah.
Hans is starting to retire more and more, and Joseph is starting to take in more and more.
Oh,
So-
yeah?
So this will be the new Hundegger.
Right. Your hair is going to look like mine and there, right? Well,
Okay, nice to
pleasure
meet
to meet you as well. We got to go visit some other
All
people.
right. Good to
Always a
see you.
pleasure, Steve.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Which way we head, Jen? This way? All right, let's go this way. We got North Star. How you guys doing? Good. Next phase over there. Why don't you walk through this crowd, Eric? Look at all these people. Everybody's unwinding from casino night. So, oh yeah, perfect. Hello, how you doing, Michael?
Seeing you. I'm great. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you as well. Let's step over here in the booth so we can show kind of and talk about what we have here a little bit. So, Michael, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about who Dietrich's is, and I hope I'm saying that correctly,
Dietrich's
and
is
tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do there.
All right, Dietrich's is a company from Germany. We've been around for 40 years now in the software space, offering a product that is designed for manufacturing and assembly. So we basically bridge that gap between the architect and whatever
Okay.
he does in Revit
Right.
and the actual construction and production side. So all the details that you need to actually build a house, all the wall setup, all
Right.
the roofs, all the materials, all the dimension takeoff, all that information gets into our model, and
Okay.
from there you get all the different models. I'm the head of business development, so I'm in charge of all our international business. I'm actually based in Germany, in Munich, where the company is headquartered.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm happy to be here at BCMC again and
Right.
meet people and be around.
It must be like the whole German section over, we just got done with Hundegger
Yeah.
over there and everything they have going on. So,
Cool. Yeah,
So-
we need to fly a flag over here.
talk to us about who is your customer? Like who is the typical customer that you kind of go after and work with to improve them?
It's typically the construction company that has the responsibility for building the full house, with all the subcontractors that are around,
Yeah.
but the company that does the wall panels, company that does the framing, company that does the floor elements, they get their files from an architect, we
Yeah.
take the basic geometry, the floor plan, and put all the construction relevant details in,
Yeah.
and then they either put it on the Weinmann machines, the Handwerker machines, or they hand cut
Yeah.
their lumber and then assemble it.
So walk me, if you would, just walk me quickly through a process. So I have a set of plans that I want to build. What do you do with the plans from there? How do you get that digitally into your system?
If you have a plan already, we just scan the plan and import it. It
Okay.
could be a PDF, it could be a plan, it could be a file from AutoCAD, it could be a file
Right.
from Revit.
Yep.
That is typically a 2D scenario.
Yep.
We retrace it, so we make it a 3D, and
Yeah.
from there, the efficiency, the automation comes from a tool that we call guidelines. So you
Yeah.
don't draw the framing lines and the framing studs
Right,
and beams.
right.
You basically create rules,
Okay.
and those rules get applied to the geometry of the building. And in those rules, we define how things get framed, we define from our database what kind of materials you're using, and due to that, all the information gets into the model immediately.
Okay.
So once you have a 3D model, like you see it on the screen behind you,
Right.
from there, we have all the information that we need to create outputs, to create drawings,
Yeah.
to create bill of materials and measurements.
Right in here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
over just now. So
Yeah.
that's basically it. So you create a 3D model of the building. We call it the digital twin. That's the idea
Yeah.
of BIM.
That's
So
right.
you
Build
can
it twice.
Build it twice instead of that.
Yeah.
And all the information is in it immediately. And then
Yeah.
depending on what you need in terms of drawings or machine files or cut lists, you just push the button, all the information gets exported.
Sure. So if there was anything you wanted people to know about Dietrich's, what would it be?
If you're looking for an efficient way to bridge that gap between
Yeah.
the architect and the finished building, that is one of the tools you should have an
Right.
eye on.
So tell everybody where they can find you. We are live, right? So people
Yeah.
are watching this. Tell them where they can find you.
They can find us at booth 1023 at BCMC in Columbus, Ohio this year.
Yeah. Or online, right? At
Or
Dietrich's?
online, of course, at dietrichs.com, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So listen, Michael, thank you for letting us stop
Thanks for
by and
stopping
see
by.
you. It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
We'll catch up a little bit later. Thank you very much. All right, which way are we heading here? Following down with Jennifer down here. I mean, look at all these people. We got Willwood, large scale projects, West Reading. We're going by House of Design on the right, but we'll come back to them. We got Buer Trading. Robox. Last year, House of Design ended up having a coffee maker that a robot actually served, which was great. So, all right, we're gonna be right here. Oh man, Woodtech Systems in the house, Joe. What's happening, Joe Hartman?
How are
Good to
you?
see you.
Good.
I'm doing great. Dude, it's busy here.
It is. It's packed. Yeah.
I know.
So it's been nonstop.
I apologize for any of you out there, but it's not walking in a straight line with that camera today. That is an awesome thing, so I'm super pumped about it. All right, tell us a little bit about what you have going on here. You know, we spoke last BCMC with your dad as well.
Yep.
What is Woodtech? What do you guys do so everybody knows?
Woodtech Systems, we sell new equipment, we're manufacturers reps, and we also broker used equipment. So used equipment right now, there's not a lot out there, but we are seeing some pretty decent stuff come on the market. New equipment, I'm sure everybody knows lead times are pretty far out, a year plus in most cases.
Right.
So that's something we're trying to navigate.
A
And,
year out. So if I want to build a factory and I want used equipment or any equipment, is it a year out for everything?
if you're lucky, yeah.
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 So if you're lucky. So it could actually be longer than that.
In a lot of cases, yeah.
Got
We're
it,
seeing
got it.
70 weeks for a lot of stuff. So.
Talk to me about your process at Woodtech Systems, right? So here I am, I'm looking to start a manufacturing facility or expand one or redo one. What is the process when I work with you? Walk me through how you would help me make sure I do the right stuff.
So, I mean, first of all, we don't want to oversell you or undersell you, right? So we would come and evaluate your situation, figure out what your goals are, what kind of space you're working with, and really, it's not just sales. We kind of consult with you first to make sure we're getting the right solutions in your plan.
Yeah, for sure. Now, this is a family-owned business, right?
Yes, it is.
So, who founded the business?
It was my grandpa, so third generation.
Right.
He was, have some big shoes to fill in the industry for sure.
Well, but here's the thing, right? The foundation's there. You grew up in the business. You left for a little bit, right? You did. You went and cut your teeth somewhere else. No, not doing what my parents did, right?
Yep, exactly.
So-
And it just sucks you in. So it's a great industry. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Yeah, it is a great industry, and it's so fun to watch how everybody's rebounding here. If there's anything about Woodtech you want everybody to know, what would it be?
Just we're easy to deal with. We make sure, like I said, we don't undersell you or oversell you equipment. So we'll treat you fair, and we're always looking to help out where we can.
I love it. And how do people get a hold of you?
You can email me, Joe, at woodtechsystems.com. Go to our website, Woodtech Systems. You can get everybody else's contact information there too.
Joe,
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thanks
Yes,
for having
appreciate
us
it.
stop by.
Yep.
We'll see you in a bit. All right, we're going to go this way past safety speed over there. Eric, we'll follow behind. I'm not sure what Jennifer has me doing. She has me doing circles. Oh, no. Not the forward guys. What's happening, Owen?
Not a whole lot. How you doing, Dave?
Yeah, doing good. You know what? We're improvising today. There's so many people here.
Yeah.
Like, we keep walking up to where we're supposed to go, and they're busy doing deals with customers, and that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Dave Cooper Live Show is not going to interrupt that, so you hopped in line, obviously. What's up?
Not much. Yeah, good to see you here at the
Yeah.
BCMC 2022 in Columbus.
For sure. Talk a little bit about Forward Solutions Group.
Yeah.
You guys are a sponsor of the Dave Cooper Live during the regular week for us, but I mean, you're expanding. You have a lot going on. Why don't you tell everybody out there?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we'd like to announce or just reinstate we brought Thomas Chicknick onto the team.
That Thomas over there?
Thomas over there.
Come here, Thomas. Let's do it. All right, everybody out there, do a big hello to Thomas. Say, welcome to the Forward team.
Yeah.
Not only is he smart, he has a great accent.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right. So we got Thomas on the team. Walk us through what you guys are working on these days.
Yeah, absolutely. So with the just getting back into robotics and automation, Thomas is a great asset there. We're working with the design side and doing designs and
Right.
all the component groups. Obviously doing our 3D modeling. Some guys over there are working on it now.
Okay.
New startups, plants, lean improvements, capacity improvements. We can do that all for you in the shop.
Right.
What else we got going on?
you got a lot going on. Like, from a company perspective, I mean, you're covering everything from labor to building manufacturing facilities, outfitting, right?
Yeah.
Outfitting them, and then you also work with struggling manufacturers as well. Is that accurate?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially in today's market with constraint issues with supply or labor or wherever, we're just trying to get as much of the help clients get as much out of the plant as they possibly can.
Yeah.
So,
What are you seeing as the biggest issue in the industry right now?
I think I'd have to say labor, just like everybody else probably would. Some supply chain issues are there as well, but you know, it's still a hot market. I think there's still a lot of building to be done. So getting the right people to do it is the hardest part right now.
And you guys are working all over the world, not just here in the United States. Tell me a little bit about what you're seeing as far as the projection of growth off-site.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fantastic. Whether we're all on the off-site journey, we're all just on different stages of the path. Whether it's volumetric, you know, you're building mods, or you're doing roof trusses or just components, we're all on that journey.
Right.
And it's fantastic. I think the future is very, very bright.
I think it's very, very bright too. I mean, look around, man. Yeah. It's cool stuff. You got a lot of people coming to your booth?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been very active today, and looking forward to seeing more people tomorrow.
Yeah, and BCMC so far, been great, or?
Yeah.
Has it?
Absolutely. It's always a good time. Always a good time.
Cool. Well, we're off. We got to go see some more people. Thank you. We'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Thanks, Dave.
For sure, for sure. All right, we're going to go over here. Combi Lift. Now, you got to be careful with these guys at Combi Lift and gals. Now, they're some of the best people in the world. They have some of the best lifts in the world. So, yeah, we will. Birmingham International, how you guys doing? Good to see you. I like the Yeti. Am I going to win one of those? I got to put my card in? Perfect. Combi Lift in the house. What's happening, Paul? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. All right, so I tout Combi Lift all the time, right? Because everywhere I go, traveling in the different parts of the country and the world, I see green, you know, Combi Lifts all over the place in your name. So what do you think of this show so far?
It's been great here. It's great to see everybody back, and you know, for us, this is an important industry with the building components and also with the modular side of it. So great to see all our customers and new potential customers here.
Right.
And the amount of people that need to spend and invest in their business is phenomenal. So we're here to support them.
So tell me a little bit about Combi Lift and your growth right now. How is it? I mean, you guys just bursting at the seams like everybody else?
Yeah, orders are through the roof. The demand's very high in all the industries that we're in, and especially the lumber and building materials industry's been very high. So we're very, very thankful, very grateful for that. But we're up in production. We're trying to get our lead times down and deliver more machines to the customers that need them so that they can expand their business as well.
Sure.
Thank you for keep promoting us as well. We can't say enough.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's a good partnership, especially, you know, a company like Combi Lift, you have a really good name in the industry, and people live and swear by your machines. Jerry, right, at Autovol, don't they have the big machine out there?
Yeah, at Autovol, they've got a straddle carrier.
It's a big one,
for lifting full modules, and it's taken all their end product off the line and putting it on to every trailer that goes out. So yeah, a great advocate there, and Tacra as well in California, using a full fleet of Combi Lifts in terms of the C Series, CBs, and the WR in the production. So yeah, we've the full range of our products been used in all the different customers out there, and we're just seeing more and more seeing the advantages of our product, the efficiencies it brings, the storage it can increase, and the safety it brings to all their operatives.
So let's talk about the safety side of this. That's a big deal when working with, you know, the big boxes or panels or whatever we're moving on the lines. What's so safe about these versus something else?
So the main safety advantage is we can handle long and awkward loads close to the ground, but very, very safely. So rather than elevating a 75-foot module over everything with a crane that's hoisting it, we can handle that very, very safely at 4 points, place it in the yard, stack it, put it on the trailer, or we can handle a 60-foot length of EWP, LVL, or whatever that may be, and take it through a 10-foot door, but it's only 18 inches off the ground. So that's how we do it. We handle it safely, we have it on a platform, we're supported all around, and we're moving it with one operator without anyone getting their hands in anywhere they shouldn't be as well.
Well, which is super, super important. So what are we going to look forward to from Combi Lift? What are you working on behind the scenes? Anything you can share with us?
Yeah, we're electrifying a lot of our products. Traditionally, in this industry, we would have been a lot of diesel and LP powered forklifts. Now everyone's moving to more electric power, so that's the standard old lead acid battery or lithium power. So we're seeing a lot more of that demand from these customers who want to be more sustainable in every part of their production and deliver a more sustainable product to their customers as well.
Yeah, yeah. So with CombiLift and where you guys are growing, how do people get a hold of you? You're here in the United States. Obviously, you got an amazing accent.
Yeah, we're an Irish company. we manufacture everything in Ireland and we ship it around to 85 countries around the world, but the US is our largest market, so we have a huge investment here. I would recommend everyone goes to combilift.com, check out our website. There's an easy form to fill out there and we'll be in contact with you the next day. And you can also contact one of our dealers, or if you see a customer that's using it, ask them to get the contact details of our local representative and we'll come and see you, perform a site survey, and then we can work with you on what's the best fit for your
I just want to touch on that site survey. So you don't just sell the equipment, you help consult the businesses you're working with on the best way to maneuver and safely maneuver.
Yeah, absolutely. We believe that the best machine will fit if we understand the customer's needs, not just having a product that they need to make fit their operation. So we come out, we survey the application, everyone's different, we see the material flow, the product flow, and then we recommend the machine that's the best fit for them in terms of space, in capacity, and then what's going to work for their product as well.
Future of what we're seeing here, using CombiLifts, offsite construction, you guys are on the front line, everybody needs something to move, the product that they're building. What are you guys seeing the growth looking like?
Yeah, we see the off-site side of this industry just mushrooming, the labour constraints. We see everyone wanting to get into a more controlled environment that they can control their production. So that's where we're part of that infrastructure, and we see the demand for those manufacturing sites producing homes as a big part of the future. Lumber and building materials is a massive part of our product mix and our industries at the minute, but moving into that off-site is huge, and it's just mushrooming. We just see it happening every day, more and more of these facilities, and we're part of that infrastructure and everything that's starting. We're very lucky we're involved in all those conversations, and we want to help them as much as we can.
Yeah, and I can tell you from first-hand experience, you guys are amazing to work with and be around. Everything from working and having fun, so what the heck. Paul, thank you so much for taking a few moments. We'll see you a little bit later, right?
See you. Maybe a bit of fun later.
Yeah, let's have some fun. I love it. I'm going to work on my Irish accent.
Yeah, you'll have to get it.
I need Guinness for that, probably.
Yeah, we'll work that
all right, we're going to go this way here. Eric, let's follow down with Jennifer and walk over here. Paul, we'll catch up with you. All right, look at all that. We got Senko guns over there, which is great. We're going to house here. All right, so I knew we were coming back to House of Designs. They were busy. Full robotics is what they do. All right, here we got Chad. Yep. How you doing, Chad?
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. All right, Chad, House of Design, super familiar with you.
Yep.
You guys love playing with robots.
Love robots.
You're a tinkerer with robots, but you guys have done some of the biggest manufacturing modular facilities out there.
We have.
Right?
We have. We're excited.
You are. So tell us a little bit about who you are, and then let's talk a little bit about House of Design.
I'm Chad Swedeen. I'm the Director of Customer Success at House of Design. I've been at House of Design for 6 years, and I'm here to make the customers happy and make sure they have what they need to succeed.
Tell us about some of the projects you guys have worked on.
Okay, perfect. So we as you talked about, AutoVol.
Yep.
Largest manufacturing robotics modular facility in the nation.
Yeah.
Over 60 robots in that plant making completely modular houses.
400,000 square feet is what the size of that plant is, right?
I knew you knew it.
Yeah. And I think they're adding more and more lines to it as well. He almost walked it. That's all right. It's live. It's going to go wrong. It will. That's what we always say. But yeah, so they had 2 lines when I was there. Have you guys expanded since then?
So we got the 2 lines up completely going, and we're adding the last part of the sheathing to do the back side of the wall now. So they'll do front and back of the wall completely enclosed as they ship it out. So we're excited.
So not everybody has an AutoVol budget.
Not everybody does.
Automation, technology, software is such an important part of growing now. Especially how do we do more with less people. Talk us through, no matter how, what's your smallest customer you want to deal with?
So
or is it anybody?
We will deal with anybody. So House of Design, before good construction, we were dealing with anybody. We were $200,000 we were working with. We didn't care. We were about how do we get automation and robots into people's hands. That's what we're here for. So we'll do anybody. If there's a need and a desire to put some money behind it, we'll work with you. All the way up to the biggest people. But independent truss manufacturers, we're not scared. We have one that's in Michigan running trusses on one of our lines, and he's an independent. He has 1 plant, and he's family owned.
So you do the robotic arms. Are there other parts of the robots that you do? Walk us through what a system looks like.
So I wish I had some here, but we do.
We can walk over this way. I'll meet you over there. Yep. So there you go. Here, hold that and just talk into it.
All right, so here you'll see this is a floor truss system. This one is in Georgia with a large truss manufacturer. And we do the arms, we do the conveyors, we do the automation. You still have people coming in and doing the work, doing the quality checks. You see two guys right there doing that, and then we automate that gantry to come back and forth, keep it all safe, got it all fenced in.
So that's putting the plates down, locking everything in place, everything's square and tight and perfect.
Yep. So
perfect, right?
So if you talk to Greg's actually talks about this system, and he talks about how these are the best looking, you'll see it on this video, best looking floor trusses he's ever seen.
Right.
And it's safe. So that's the big thing is we do it all.
There's Greg Riggs, right
there.
You know, so it's interesting. You know, I've seen this operation at AutoVol. We were there. We did our show. Everything's caged off.
Yep.
It's super safe. You open a door, you can shut everything down.
Yep, exactly.
So nobody can get hurt. And I think that's really what's impressive about this. What percentage of AutoVol is fully robotic at this point?
I'd say the front half is, and the back half isn't yet.
Right.
The back half is where they have the manual people doing things, where the front half is us making walls and sheeting them.
So when we're looking at this, you know, doing truss plants or wall panels or what have you, the efficiency of this, do you guys have the data and the numbers now from all these different jobs you've done to show the efficiency of once somebody invests in these products?
So we're pulling that data. That's one of the things that we have going with our customers is we're pulling data daily. What are we on? What are you running?
Right.
How does it look? And what are we getting out of it?
Yeah, perfect. So what's next for you guys? You guys working on something? What are you going to share with me?
So we have the wall panels that we're doing. We have roof truss, we have floor truss. The next big thing that we're pushing out is probably going to be our direct saw infeed.
Okay.
You put a linear saw in front of the system. How do we get it out of the saw and into the system? There's a lot of people that get hurt and a lot of people that get it's just a lot of people.
Right.
So how do you get those people out of there and how do you make it safer?
Yeah,
so that's our next big thing is that. And then we had a lot of questions about a pre-plate only system where we pre-plate the boards and get them down to people so they can put them on and not have the robots doing that second part. So
got it.
We're trying to make an entry point because not everybody can afford the expensive systems. So what is the entry point? It's a pre-plate system.
Right. So there's room for everybody to grow in this industry, and you guys are pushing the bounds, right? So you're kind of leading the way in a lot of this. So I'm sure there's some trial and error and lesson learned with everything that's coming out of it. And it'll be interesting to watch the efficiency. The automobile business has done this, so we know there's efficiency there.
Yep.
My guess is it's more about just dialing it in.
Yep. So we like to talk about it as your phone. You got an iPhone many years ago, and all they did is they did some hardware updates every once in a while, but they always sent software updates that got you going faster.
Sure.
That's our plan. We send out software updates, and what advantages do you get from those software updates?
Right. Well, listen, Chad, I appreciate you having us swing by. I love what you've done. I've not only been to AutoVol, I stopped by your facility once over there where you guys are working. How's BCMC been for you so far?
We love it. We're swamped. We love the people and the great questions that we get.
I mean, look at it, right? I keep saying everywhere I go, I love what I do, if you haven't noticed. This is a lot of people here today.
It is.
And I don't know, were you here for Evan Smith this morning?
I was. I couldn't even sit down. There was no chairs left.
Right? See?
Standing room only. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. All right, Chad, keep up the good work.
Of course, brother.
Keep automating. And by the way, I'll expect to see my coffee-serving robot somewhere in the mail in the next couple weeks. Yeah?
Sounds good. Yep. We'll figure that one out.
Awesome. All right, we're going to head over this way. I think Jennifer's over there, so we'll follow over there. Thanks, Chad.
Yep.
All right. Always fun to watch the new automation that's coming into the business. And like I said, learning and growing. We're going to go over here to Randec. I ran into these gentlemen the other night, which was a lot of fun. So we're running a little behind. Are these the Randec guys I met the other night? Ola and Ola.
Hi.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Ola, very well.
Very well. I'm going to get in the middle of you. How about that? You know what? Maybe I can reach across here. You want to go over and let's walk around in here so we can show. Yeah, on the side. Tell you what, let's come over here if you don't mind. That way we can showcase what we're talking about, seeing on the TV as well. You can pan over there. So Ola, It's just by coincidence that both your names are Ola, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much coincidence.
It's pretty much coincidence.
It's
So
definitely a coincidence, yes.
yeah.
So Ola is our CEO for our robotic division, and I am the CEO for Randek.
And you're a CEO for Randek, right?
And we are a Swedish-based company with, and we have our American company here, and we are focused on innovation and automation.
Sure. So Randek has been in this industry for a long time. You're pretty well known as the automation side of it with the robots. You work with some of the biggest facilities in the world. Why don't you tell us a little bit about like who you are, what you do, and then we'll get into who the customer is. How about that?
Yeah. Randek is a pioneer, you could say, in the automation industry for offsite.
Yeah.
And it's been that for many, many years. Lately we've been focused on robotics together with our other broad range of the portfolio.
Yeah.
The company operates with customers in over 40 countries. And we're really excited to be here.
Yeah.
Really, the BCMC, it's a great show. And
yeah, and I think we have been here now for more than 20 years.
Coming to BCMC for 20 years?
It's really fantastic to come here to meet our existing customers
Right.
and the new customers and drive the innovation. It's our focus to be an innovative company, and we are looking to reach out to our customer here and pioneering the industry.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what's been great about this show in general. I mean, there's a lot of innovation happening here, and there's a place for everybody here. So what are you guys working on that you want to share with us? Is there anything big coming out?
Oh yeah, we are introducing a new cell here, robot cell for insulation, automatic insulation.
So wait a minute, you got a robot that's going to put in the insulation on the line?
And blow in insulation, yes.
Blown insulation.
we have it on a video here, you can see it later on.
Yeah, we'll come and get some of that video and show that, yeah.
So it's fully automatic, features 2 filling plates with 1 hopper. So the whole idea is to be able to speed up the process. So in a fast-moving production line, you can actually, in just 1 element length, be able to fully automate the installation process, which is a kind of dirty job, right?
Yeah.
So, but with conventional equipment, you would need 2 table lengths or 2 element lengths.
Right.
So, and you're also with robots, you get the flexibility, as we always say. We can have offline service position.
Yeah.
You don't have to crawl into the machine to service the stuff, and so it's been popular. We already sold quite a few in Europe for now, and we're hoping the US will follow. I mean, it's kind of trending towards that. More value into the walls, more maybe insulation is coming, closed walls.
Sure.
We hear people talking about it.
We see a rapid change here in the US for technology.
Yeah, you're seeing a rapid change, right? This is a great,
The labor shortage, many company wants to go for prefabrication and automation, so we're trying to driving the change. Yeah.
So let's hit on that a little bit, right? Because in Europe, they're a little bit further ahead with adopting the new technology and what's going on. You just said that you're seeing it starting to grow here. Tell me a little bit about how you guys see that growing here.
I think one thing we're seeing is kind of skipping a beat here. You could go from having a pretty basic setup to jumping to pretty high automation levels, which in Europe maybe that wouldn't happen. You would gradually climb up the ladder, so to speak, in automation scale. But here it's more progressive. I think many people are realizing that change needs to come. It needs to come now.
And I mean, the labor shortage is driving that change.
Yeah.
To come over that, you need technology, and you need prefabrication. And I mean, if in the United States, if I have the right figures, we are producing about 1 million homes every year.
Yeah.
And 100,000 of them is prefabricated. And the rest is
right.
stick building.
Yeah, that's about right.
I mean, that's changing.
Yeah.
And it's changing quickly now.
Yeah.
And we have the right technology for that.
And what is it in Sweden? Do you know what the percentage is that's being done off-site?
I would say it is the opposite, 9-10.
Yeah. 9 to
Something
10.
like that.
Sure. So as we see the industry grow, talk to me about how people work with you, right? So here I am, I have a manufacturing facility, and I've been asking this around, and I want to start incorporating some technology, or I want to start a new manufacturing facility and incorporate technology. How does the process begin?
Yeah, well, Well, they reach out to us and we work together with the customer in a close manner, looking at layouts, flows, what kind of equipment is right for that customer.
Yeah.
I mean, one customer could be perfect with a robotic solution, for the next one it's not right.
Right.
I mean, so you have to look at the scale of things.
Yeah.
I mean, some people ask us, can't you put a robot here, can't you put a robot there? Of course, you can probably do it everywhere, but you need to put them where they do the most effect. I mean, there's a budget for everyone.
Right.
So,
Well, that's kind of what it is, right? There's having robots, and then there's having efficiency, and really having somebody that's been through the process, lessons learned, to help put it in place so it's efficient for the customer. Yes?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. And this year we are here together with our partner SCM.
Okay.
Who is more concentrating on cross-laminated timber, and they are our new distributor for the North American market.
Yeah, so, you know, the CLT market, we were just over, I was telling you guys, I was in India last night, in Switzerland, right? And I just couldn't believe, you know, they were using CLT, this lumber, 12 inches, you know, thick roughly for the floors, and I think it was maybe 9 inches or 8 somewhere around the walls. And that's part of their normal build practices.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not seen here.
No. That's coming more and more. I mean, for high-rise building, for example, to take the load in a building, you can use cross-laminated timber. So
right.
It's also driving a change there.
So where do you see the biggest growth? We're talking about technology. You see people starting to adopt it. That's a big theme here that we're hearing, right? You need to do the digital twin, build it first, and then, you know, build it digitally first, and then put it through the line. Where are you seeing the biggest growth?
I think the data collection and the data handling, it's all about the data, and will be in the future also. Being able to get the data out of your machine, to use the data for your future production, to save all this and to utilize it.
Right.
I think that's important for all machine manufacturers.
Yeah. But I mean, like data, like it makes no sense to me. Everybody uses data except for our industry. Like we're just adopting something that everybody else has done, you know, 20 years ago, right?
Yeah, it's like that. But I mean, it's like I say, take the robots for example. If you look at one of our movies, like the 5 robot cell, it looks like an automotive line, but it's a big difference.
Right.
And the big difference is that you have to have the availability to produce whatever you want.
Right.
If it's a car, you know if it's a hatchback or a sports car, the robots in this example know what to do. But here we need to produce different walls every time. So we need to adapt and adapt with the programs. And then the data becomes very important, of course.
Yeah. And what is the team like when you actually go and put a system in? There's got to be a team of technologists that work with the customer to get them trained and up to speed. Is that how it works?
I mean, it's a long installation, depending on the size of the project, of course. But we talk about a 3-month installation where we send a team of, for example, 4 technicians making the mechanical installation, electrician come after, programmers, project managers, and so on. And then the customer take over the line, and then we support them, of course. Yeah. So it's a process going on, and then.
So you build a relationship, right? It's
ongoing.
ongoing.
We build a long relationship.
Yeah. So you basically become an extension of their team.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Right. You agree with that?
Yeah, that's a good description.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So every day, just tell me real quick, what's your everyday life like at Randec?
At Randec, well, it's for now it's a lot of material questions.
Yeah.
Like the whole industry is suffering from material shortage.
Right.
We do a lot of trying to get a hold of materials to be able to build a machine. I think the whole industry is suffering for that. We're looking from the builder's perspective.
Right.
So the chip shortage is sure affecting us. But aside from that, I have a lot of interesting customer meetings and internal meetings, and we just love to innovate. So that's a big part of my day.
Yeah, love it.
We could just be sitting drinking coffee and thinking about some new machinery, and then we'll lose ourselves for a few hours in the sketches. So
that's it.
That's
what you should do every once in a while. And how about yourself? Your day to day?
Yeah, very much focus on innovation and supporting my team.
That's right.
Yeah, we have a good time right now.
Yeah. And I love it.
Even if we have the material shortage, we have a fantastic team working on this, and some new fantastic machinery will come up soon.
Yeah. So so BCMC has been good to you guys so far?
It's super good, super
awesome.
good. I love it.
We are very grateful for being here.
Yeah, well, we're very grateful to have you.
For I think 20 years.
20 years. I love it. Well, there you have it. Randek, everybody. Ola and Ola. Let me get the Lind.
Ola Lind, yes.
Ola Lind and Skoglund.
Yeah.
Skoglund.
Yeah.
So COO, CEO here at BCMC all the way from Sweden. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm going to sneak around. Let's go this way over here. Hi, Steve. How are you?
Do you remember?
Which part?
Last year.
I do remember.
Yeah, we did a podcast after the show.
We did with your trust this.
Correct.
I can't remember right. The trust brace.
Well, it was the Schmidt. It's now Fast and Mesh, so I appreciate all the.
Here, hold that. Go ahead.
No, I seen you, Dave. I just want to thank you for the job that you guys do, getting the message out, social media, and what you're doing with Dave Cooper Live, because it was crazy the response, after the podcast that we did.
Oh, really? Great.
It was fantastic. There was a lot of people after the show. There was a big buzz. Obviously, we talked at the show, which I owe you a cocktail.
Yep, yeah, I'm available anytime.
Okay, so
Except
anyway,
right now.
no, I just want to shout out, thank you.
Okay.
Now we have organization behind us with FastenMaster, and we have the capabilities where we can now get the product out across the country, and that's what we're doing. We just got this launched in August,
right?
With FastenMaster.
This truly is an innovative system. That's why we stopped and seen it. And I have to admit, I think it was Steve Schrader from Hundegger or somebody told me to stop and see you, I believe is what it was. So, but listen, I think it's great. The testimonial, I just love hearing that. That's what we're all about, is helping people grow. And the fact that this led from something else, and we helped with that show, makes me super happy.
It was awesome. Again, I was excited if you see the kickoff, changing the way they set trusses. So this will be a big part of it going forward, because it's innovative.
Yeah.
And it's safety is a big thing, and it saves time and labor. So I'm excited. Again, I thank you for last year.
You're welcome.
Getting that word out. It's beneficial.
I love it. I love the fact. You look happy, and that's what it's all about.
I got Permagrid.
You do.
It's tough to, but no, show seems. I think everybody's happy with the show. Seems awesome.
This show's amazing. There's a ton of people here, right?
Yeah. I'm just excited now that we can actually get the product, where last year I didn't know what I was doing.
How do people get a hold of you?
It's FastenMaster Trust Brace.
Yeah, sure. Roof Trust Support System.
Great. They have a lot of other innovative products that help from a safety aspect.
Yeah.
Efficiency. This fits in well to their portfolio.
Right.
So that's what I'm excited about, getting out to the builders. So.
Love it, man. Steve, thanks for stopping us, dude. This is amazing. I love when I hear testimony. All right, we're going to follow Jen that way. Right. I will catch you for that cocktail before I leave. Right. I never turn down a good cocktail. All right. All right. So, that's really what the show's about, and how exciting it is. Like, we just got stopped randomly, and thanks by somebody that we had on the show. Hey, hello. Maddie, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. All right, Maddie, Trust-O-Matic. Why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do at Trust-O-Matic, and then let's get into some good stuff.
So Trust-O-Matic, we are the first and only fully automated production line in the US and globally, actually.
Yeah.
So we produce trusses, and there's no human touch in the production. So we actually, our latest double line.
Oh yeah, maybe we can come over and show this, Eric, while we're talking for a second. Yeah. In fact, I'll go on the other side with you here. So what are we looking at here?
So basically, this is the system that the saw feeds the lumber,
yeah,
and then builds the trusses automatically according to truss designers' drawings.
Okay.
And basically, we just need one operator here in the middle,
yeah,
and replacing 12 people on a kind of, if this process would be done manually.
All right, so one person here. So I'm seeing you got the trusses actually, they're
vertically, yeah.
Vertical,
yes,
not
that's
horizontal.
Right, yeah. So that's our kind of patented technology. Originally coming from Finland, but our main market is the US market.
All right, so but that saves so much space in a manufacturing facility.
Exactly, yeah.
Right,
so, we have already 9 this type of systems in the US, and and many companies are really interested in and now ordering these systems.
Yeah. So who's your customer?
We have US based customer in the Midwest area, for example, but we can't name that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
I got it. So where to next? All right. So this is a system that you guys are rolling out. I love the fact that it's vertical. It makes a whole lot of sense to me, because every other place I've been in has been horizontal.
Yes. Yeah. So my dream has always been to build the entire house automatically, but maybe need to still develop a few years for that. But we started with trusses, so. yeah, happy with that.
So just kind of walk me through the lessons learned when you started out on this. I'm sure there's some lessons learned trying to figure all this out. For those that are out there, I mean, there's so much room for us all to grow. What would you say to somebody that's in this industry that's still doing it, I guess, laying flat, so to speak, horizontally, and then, you know, most people aren't using robots?
Yeah, I think it's a kind of a mental exercise that if you've done, I don't know, 100 years manual things and then you do automatically, so it changes the whole
Right.
kind of system and mentality. But it's easy to get there, and we'll do it together.
So was this 3D printed?
This 3D printed, yes.
You know, I think this is absolutely brilliant. That's the first time I've seen somebody lay this out at a show like this, where you can visually understand what it would look like.
That's right, yeah. So the entire layout is about 250 feet long,
yeah,
90 feet wide.
And 90
so
feet wide.
And then you need 20 feet height in your building, yeah.
So, I mean, you could have so many lines in a building with this compared to, you pretty much almost double your space.
That's right.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, approximately. Yeah. So, and many companies, they're suffering with the labor issues and lack of labor.
Right.
So this is the solution.
It is a solution. So, what do you like most about BCMC and being here?
I love that everybody's here together and solving the problems we have and challenges in the industry,
Right.
and it's a kind of family get-together feeling, and everybody's supporting each other. So I'm inspired working for this industry.
Yeah, for sure. If there's anything that you really want people to know about Trust-O-Matic, what would it be?
Well, we are happy to solve the problem or challenge with automation, and that's it, I guess. So, yeah.
But I mean, that's what you're here for,
Yeah,
right? To
yeah.
solve problems, and you
Yeah.
lay it out, you know, visually for everybody, which I absolutely love. You guys, you come to BCMC every year?
We come every year, so I think we've been here since 2016. So yeah, happy to be here also next year. And
Right. Are you surprised about the amount of people that are here right now?
yeah, I think this is the largest crowd we have this year. So
yeah, it's
very
big.
happy. So we have 6 people here also came from Finland. So a little bit tired already because we are 8 hours ahead in Finnish time, but otherwise it's good.
Let's talk about that. So from Finland, what about here in the United States? How do people get a hold of you if they want to learn more about what you're doing?
We have actually a local office here in Minneapolis, so we just opened our office here. So we have a local support here for our clients here. We have also the spare parts storage here, so all the services can be available here in the US.
Yeah. Maddie, thank you so much
Thank
for
you very
taking a
much
few
for
minutes for
coming,
us.
yes.
Absolutely. I'm going to come back and check this out. I may have to steal it for a Christmas train set for my kids.
Okay.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right. Love it. Let's walk this way. Let's just follow around down here, Eric. Follow Jen, and we'll showcase what we have going on. Oh, man. I don't know about everybody out there watching, but this is super, super exciting to be here. And sorry, we're working around everybody here walking up. So we're super excited to be here. I mean, this is so exciting to see all these equipment manufacturers, all these different solutions. That's the first time I saw the vertical truss solution. I absolutely love it. I think it's a brilliant idea. All right, so here we go. Looks like we're heading over to Alpine. So looking forward to seeing Alpine and what they have. Look at the blue. That's my blue. I need this for my studio. So we're here live today, but we're going to be live again on the showroom floor tomorrow, and we're doing a round table with some people here from the showroom floor. So we're going to see where we're going to go here with the folks at Alpine. I know we get busy talking, people start stopping us on our journey, so let's go see who we're going to talk to here. I think we'll probably walk around in just a second, but I'd like to know what you guys think about all of this. Does it help you when we are live on location, showcasing what's going on, especially for those of you that couldn't be here? The whole idea is to help this industry grow, point out the people that are doing it better and the people that are really trying to make a difference in this industry. And today is only the first day we've been walking around the show floor. We're going to be doing it again tomorrow as well, which is great. All right, we're going to head over here. Where to? All right. How you doing? Good. Are we interviewing today?
Yeah, sure.
I love it. So what do we got? We got Rick. Look, they're running away. See, they show up with a camera, and this is what they do.
Rick and John.
So we got Rick and John. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do here, Rick?
Yeah, hi, so I'm Rick Tillelli. I'm head of software for Alpine.
Okay.
And we're here showing off our software products, our equipment.
Yep.
And happy to be part of BCMC.
Yeah, for sure. And what about yourself, John?
I'm John Kroll. I'm the Solutions Delivery Manager, so I manage our customer support, our software support teams. So I got the team here working on the demos and showing off our new software to all the BCMC attendees.
So let's talk about it. Alpine's been around for a while. We've covered some of the stuff you're doing. So when you say new software, walk us through exactly what it is you guys do. Either one of you.
Yeah, so we provide software for component manufacturers to run their business from quote to ship.
Yep.
So business management software, design software, engineering software, wall panel design, truss design, and as well as plant management, managing the plant operation.
Got it. And how do you play a role in all that?
So yeah, once we come up with this great software, then my team helps our customers get the most out of it. So we install and train and troubleshoot and really help them customize the software to work best for their business's needs.
So you guys are your software is the brains of the operation, is what I'm hearing, right? It's kind of what's feeding from the computer to the machines, right? So it's telling which hands to go first, right? Is basically what it is. Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah. Who are your clients? Like, give us some ideas. Like, who is your typical client? Is it just panel companies? Is it truss companies? Is it a mix?
Yeah, we have a mix. So a lot of truss manufacturers, component manufacturers, and some percentage of them also will design and build panels.
Yep.
And then there's also the lumber yard space. So there's lumber yards that are also building trusses. But typically, it's people that are building trusses using connector plates to build those trusses.
Yeah. So if I'm out there and I'm designing a manufacturing facility for panels or trusses, what's my advantage with Alpine?
Yeah, so I think there's a couple things. Number one is the material efficiency. So being able to design a truss using less plate cost and less lumber cost, so you can save on the amount of money that you're spending to put your truss together.
Yep.
Number two is the efficiency and the integration of the software. So we, from quote to ship, we have an integrated system that makes it really easy to get your job done efficiently, communicate with your customers, communicate internally, understand your processes, and improve upon them. And number three is the partnership. Like we talked about, my team is responsible for helping our customers. Like we have a team of really skilled software consultants and trainers and help desk folks that are going to help you get the most out of the software. We will go on site, we'll help you train, we'll solve problems for you. That partnership is really key to helping our customers feel important and get the most out of the software and operate profitably in the industry.
So I would imagine that a client that can have a software that can do the quoting all the way through the design, manufacturing, and out the door is a big deal. Is it fragmented typically?
It depends. Yeah, I think different. Our competitors have different kind of modules that do different things. So there's other sources of integration too. But yeah, I think Alpine's always kind of strive to be an integrated solution. The amount of data that's generated, by all those processes is really significant, and then being able to pull that data out and into actionable formats and understand what's going on in your business and how you can improve upon it. That's really what we strive to offer.
So you talked about your new software that you're launching. What is that specifically for those that want to know?
Yeah, I can tell you. So we have really great enhancements to our wall panel software. We have a new subcomponent manager that allows our customers to manage their library of subcomponents in a very efficient way. Parametric design of the subcomponents. Also, we have a new banding and bundling module for wall panels called the Stacker, which is a really cool new product that is for banding, bundling, stacking panels prior to shipment. We have our new IntelliSheets feature, which is part of our iCommand software, which allows customers to structure their data, view it, and manage their data in the way that they want to, share that information within their organization. We have our Trust Property Manager, which is a tool to basically view, filter, sort, specifically jobs that have large number of trusses, and easily get access to that information, pinpoint that information on the layout, make changes to that information, and get access to all their trusses in large jobs quickly and easily. Those are the key ones.
Yeah, and these are all iterative improvements upon our existing software suite. So every year we release multiple versions of software that add new features to make our customers more competitive, more efficient, more profitable. So this is just this year's kind of round of
what you guys have worked on. Yeah.
I'll add something too to your question about what makes us, what's our advantage in our software. I'd say our software, given our history in the industry, 55 plus years in the industry, we've built our software to handle lots of different variations of how our customers do business. So our software is very flexible and configurable to how our customers operate. And that's part of the power of our software and our offering is how configurable our software is for our customer specific workflows.
Got it. So how's BCMC been for you guys so far this year?
It's been great. Yeah, we had a busy booth today. A lot of fun. It's great to get the industry together and see everybody in the same place. And a lot of customers coming by to chat and learn about the software. So yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's been great. It's always great to see our friends, our partners, and meet new customers, meet new faces, see new faces. So yeah, it's been great. I think this year had a really great turnout as well. So just happy to be here, happy to see our partners and meet new friends as well.
Right. So there you have it, everybody. We are at Alpine. Rick, John, I appreciate you guys taking a few moments. We look forward to showcasing you again next year when we come. I think the technology is really sticking out this year. I mean, there's a lot of robotics, a lot of truss manufacturers here that are doing amazing things. I mean, I just have to ask, like, what surprised you at the show so far? Anything?
I think the focus
technology guy, I know, got surprised by something. That's for sure.
The robotics. I think the level of interest in robotics is cool to see. So I think a lot of people are seeing where the industry's headed, seeing these new solutions that are available, and they want a piece of that. And so. I think it's cool to see that. It's not surprising necessarily, but it's cool to see that kind of renewed focus.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks. Go ahead. You got something?
Yeah, I was going to say, and really the increased interest in just integrating systems together.
Yeah, right.
Like that's something we've been talking about and have seen coming, but it's really building up. Where we're seeing lots of customers ask for increased ability to integrate between different software systems and equipment as well. So.
Yeah, I would imagine because that's such a big deal for them, right? So if your equipment, your system can't work with the software they're using, that could be frustrating for them and for you because you want it to. So I think it's huge that you're trying to work with all the different softwares. Absolutely. It's going to take a lot of pain points away for a lot of people. So awesome, guys. Appreciate you. We'll do some quick fist bumps here. We're going to wrap up. We're going to go back over this way. You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. I love the blue. This is my blue. I love it. You want to get rid of some blue, send it my way. I'll put it in the studio. You just don't hide back there. We got a camera. Don't worry about it. Thanks, guys. All right, let's walk back over this way. We're going to do the second half of the showroom floor tomorrow. So you want to join us for that. It's going to be great. We got some more carriers and stuff over here. But yeah, wait until you see some of these saws. Like we did Etsy frame last year. We'll probably do that again as well, just because Aaron Love is just super cool to begin with and a lot of fun to hang out with. I think, are we on this side going down on the left, right, Eric? So we'll be visiting those guys tomorrow. I think we'll be doing quite a few of these others. Hopefully, I want to stop by and showcase SL lasers. Let's keep walking over here. I know we're walking a little fast, so we'll slow it down for you guys. We can get you seasick pretty quick, that's for sure. We'll walk all the way up, and you guys will be able to see Miss Jennifer probably sitting behind the computer screen over there, hiding. I'm sure. We got forward to the left. We're going to talk to Eagle Metal while we're here. They're on the right, but there is so much happening here. There's so much innovation happening here. And I think I'm looking forward to what this industry has to bring. All right, Jennifer, is that a wrap? Are we wrapping up? So I love it. BCMC, we are on day 2. We are on day 2. Where's that camera going? We're on day 2. We're going to be on day 3 tomorrow. So stay tuned. We're going to bring you some more live coverage. We're going to show you the people that are building it better, different ideas, bring you the technology. If you haven't felt it, there's a whole lot of technology theme going here. I'm Dave Cooper. We'll see you next time. Bye now.